As no, here I'm going to do about a 5-minute introduction to Beaver Builder. So I've created a new Beaver Builder environment, and this is just my basic website template that I set up that has some features of Beaver Builder in it and some example pages there, home, services, FAQ, etc. Just so you guys can see a little bit of content that's in there. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to log into the website. So you just go to the website /wp-admin, and I'll provide you with this login information. So what we're going to do is we're going to log into the website, and then once we get into the back end, we're going to see this little welcome message here, and I'll take a look real quick at some of the plugins that are installed on the website. When I'm developing a website, a lot of the plugins that are installed actually don't activate because I'm not worried about spam on my comments. I don't want to do analytics, right? My Google Analytics for the website. I don't care. I don't care about making images small just yet or making the website secure. I don't care about clients providing feedback on the website. I don't care about caching, making it super fast. I don't care about watching videos on how to edit things. I don't care about this actually plugin at all, so I'm going to delete it. And I don't care about SEO just yet. So those are all the inactive plugins. And as far as the ones that are active when I'm doing development, there's that custom dashboard page. As we saw here, this allows us to have this just simple welcome page so that things aren't so damn confusing. Gravity forms, in case somebody wants to create some forms right here, you can click on forms and create some nice looking contact forms or job application forms, really anything like this. This plugin here allows for the website to be backed up on a daily basis. However, I don't think I've hooked up this particular website to that. This is the editor of the website. It's branded to my company, but really this is Beaver Builder. This allows Beaver Builder to edit the header and footer of the website. I'll show that in a second. And these are two add-ons to Beaver Builder that really extend the functionality of Beaver Builder. White Label CMS just allows me to do little things like put my little space needle here and show Seattle design here. It's really just taking away the branding of WordPress and making it look like this is something I developed. Okay, so the easiest thing to do once you log into your backend website is you'll see this page here. You can actually just roll over here and go visit site. And what it's going to do is it's show you the website front end, and now we have this nice little bar here at the top. And if you want to edit any of the pages, just click on Seattle Design Builder. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for the home page, and I'm going to swap out a couple of things. So you'll see that it actually shows the whole website, and it's editable. Now the footer is not editable, and the header is not editable because that's done in a different section. So let me actually go here. One thing I'm going to do is let me actually just delete this whole element. Okay, and I'm going to add something new at the top there. So let's take a look at, there's so many different things here, and I don't even know all of them. There's our standard modules, right, like photos, videos, headings, where I can drag a heading. You know, it just shows where you can drag it. You can pop it in a bunch of different areas. I'm going to put it right up here. And it's going to pop up a little window here, which you can move around. And we'll do a little heading. And you'll see as I type, it's going to show that information here. So I'll say, this is my heading. And you can see it actually is doing it all caps. It's probably just some setting that's set up there. And do I want this heading to be linked to somewhere? No. Do I want this to be, maybe I want it to be white. Okay, so I'll put in the hex code for white. And so it's going to, whoops, let me actually do that and then hit enter. Oh, you got to put a hash in there. Hash, FF. Okay. Okay, that made it white. Okay, good. And then maybe I'll want to center align it. Okay, looks good. And I want to make it an H1 tag, so it's nice and large and really good for SEO. And then I'm going to keep the fonts default. Typically, I don't just change fonts willy-nilly, right? I want the global fonts to be taking effect. Other things here, nothing too important. And then if I wanted to, I could put some padding on it. For example, a margin at the bottom. I could put the space between here and here of maybe 40 pixels. You see I just made it bigger. Maybe I want to make it 80 pixels. So it gives you some real granular stuff here. And you can see it's by default it says 20. There's actually no value in here, so it's telling us that if you don't do anything, it's going to be 20 pixels. So I could put it down to 0, right? You saw that moved, and 0, and that moved again. If you wanted to do that, you could also make it animated, so that say it fades in over, I don't know, half a second. Okay, let's do that one change. I'm going to hit done and then publish, and the page is going to refresh. Oh, and there you see it. This is my heading, comes in over half a second animation. Okay, super simple, right? So let's go now to edit the header. So instead of clicking on Seattle Design Builder to edit the home page, we're going to click on the header. This is going to open up just the header section into the editor. And again, this is using the plugin called Beaver Themer, and that allows us to then change this to Sarah's website. Okay, and I could, same thing, go into here and possibly make this maybe a blue color or something. Not that looks good, but that's what we could do. I could delete these buttons. I could do a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I've now changed the global header. So I'm going to go maybe to the services page now and show that now when I click on Seattle Design Builder, it's going to edit the services page, right? You probably imagine that's what would happen. And let's see what these are. So if I click on it, what are these things? These are Power Pack info lists. Okay, so that is something that can be added. So in here somewhere, probably in Power Pack, look at all these things, right? Tons and tons of things. There's something called an info list. Let's pull in a pricing table. So a pricing table, for example, allows us to talk about different packages. So maybe call this the small package. I'm going to add a package called the medium package, and then another one called the large package, my specialty. And you can see here I just added it: small, medium, large. Awesome. Okay, so what else can we do here? I just probably just click around. What are the items in this? So this is going to be small package is I don't know, $10 credit, and this is 2 hugs, and this is a bus pass. Okay, go ahead and save those. And then for the medium package, for example, maybe we're going to say in the items that it's going to say $20 credit, right? Whatever, you get it. You get the idea, right? This is just a way to add a pricing table to your website. It doesn't look very good right now, but there's a lot of options you could do to make this look a lot better. And one thing you could do too, let me just go ahead and delete this because it looks so ugly, is you could go into here and let's see, there are so many different templates that you can pull in. You could actually pull in these entire templates. You could also pull in content pages as examples. So we're on the services page, so let's pull in an example of services. I don't really see any services here. Our services. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to say, do I want to replace this entire page and delete it, or do I want to append it? I'll just say replace. Okay, and there it is. So now here's our new services page. We're going to go ahead and save it, publish it, and now we view the website, and there it is. Looks great. We'll go back to FAQs. We're going to go back to our services, and it actually looks like a relatively legitimate services page. I mean, I would certainly make some edits to this. I can see that the color of the background of this icon is different, but these are all. This is called a call out. Okay, so the call out looks like an icon, so we could replace that with maybe a envelope, right? See, so easy to pop that out. You could go and change the text, right? Here's the text right there. You can change that. The call to action, which is probably this read more button. You can swap that out. So many easy things to do. So I'm going to go ahead and hit publish so that change is saved. And so that's it. Play around in this environment. You can change the footer as well, add as many pages as you like. If you want to change what's displayed on this top menu, just go down to here and click Menus. And then you could add any, these pages are already added, but you could say, click Example Page, add it to the menu, and there it is. And you could actually just order it around. And if it does that, it means it's being set as a subpage. You can just drag it left, so it's not a subpage. But let's make it a subpage under Services just to see what that looks like. So then I'm going to go to New Website, Visit Site, and under Services, now we have this drop down that says Example Page. We'd have to do something about the style to make it so it's not so weird looking. There's a transparency on it, but you can see there's some stuff here. And so some of the things you'll be able to do yourself, some of the things will require a developer. Don't kill yourself. If you can't figure something out, hire a developer to do it. Just focus on the content and be good from there. Thanks so much.